The Bollinger Bands RSI Indicator, which is available for various platforms on the TradingFinder website. Traders can download the indicator file from this section, and to learn how the indicator works and operates, they can read this page. From the Navigator section, we select the indicator file, and by dragging the file onto the chart, we run the indicator. Once the indicator is activated on the chart, an oscillator window will appear at the bottom of the chart. The Bollinger Bands RSI Indicator is an advanced and significantly enhanced version of the well-known Bollinger Bands and the Relative Strength Index RSI indicators, which specifically applies the principles of the Bollinger Bands directly to the RSI indicator itself. The fundamental way this particular indicator functions is primarily based on the dynamic interaction of the RSI oscillator with the Bollinger Bands. When the RSI touches or crosses the Bollinger Bands, specific buy or sell signals are effectively generated. Traders can confidently enter a buy trade when the Bollinger Bands channel is clearly in a discernible uptrend and the RSI precisely touches the lower Bollinger Band, as this action generates a strong buy signal. Conversely, when the Bollinger Bands are distinctly in a downtrend and the RSI touches the upper Bollinger Band, and a clear sell signal is consequently generated, traders can then strategically enter a sell trade in the market with greater confidence. In the Settings section, under the Input tab, there are options available for us. In the first input, we can set the RSI calculation period. In the next input, we can choose the basis for the RSI calculation from among close price, open price, high price, low price, median price, typical price, and weighted price here. In the next input, we can set the calculation period for the Bollinger Bands. In the following input, we set the deviation period for the Bollinger Bands. And finally, here we can specify the shift period for the Bollinger Bands. The more we set this value to a positive number, the Bollinger Bands will shift to the right, and if we set it to a negative number, the Bollinger Bands will move to the left, which is based on the candles. In the next input, we can enable or disable the alert notification when signals are generated. If this option is set to false, the following options will not be functional. However, if you enable this option, in the next section you can activate or deactivate the alert notification to the mailbox when signals are generated. Note that if you enable this input, you must have already completed the email settings in the Tools tab under Options. In the next input, you can also enable or disable sending notifications to your mobile as a notification. In the following input, you can set the time interval between alert messages here so that when a signal is generated, there is up to 4 candles time for the alerts to be issued. And in the last input, you can specify the subject of the alert or the message you want to use here. Well friends, we've reached the end of the tutorial for this indicator. We'd be happy if you share your comments and suggestions with us in the comments section.